Do you feel so stressed that you often feel overwhelmed, burnt out, have stiff, tense, painful muscles? Is it hard for you to relax? Is it hard to turn off your brain at the end of the day? Is it hard to get to sleep? Do you crave substances for stress release, such as sweet treats, alcohol, tobacco, marijuana, or Xanax? Do these substances or behaviors give you a sense of calmness and relaxation? If you answered yes to many of these descriptors, you may be a type 4 stressed craver. Stay tuned and learn how you can utilize a particular amino acid found in protein to supplement your brain's natural production of calmness and relaxation. If you are new here, welcome. I am Teresa Potter, retired biochemist, chemistry teacher, athlete, certified aromatherapist, and founder of Heirloom Apothecary. I am dedicated to uncovering ancient wisdom that is supported by cutting-edge science, so I can be master of my own well-being. Join me today for this fourth of 5 videos that explores the 5 types of food cravings and the simple amino acids that can curb or eliminate those cravings and boost your mental health. If you would like a deep dive into the practice of using amino acids to moderate your cravings and mental health, I recommend Julia Ross's book, The Craving Cure. I have a link for her book in the description box below, as well as links to my previous 3 craving videos. In this video, we will explore 3 points. First, common symptoms of a type 4 stressed craver. Second, the causes of the type 4 stressed phenomenon. And third, nutrients that will stop type 4 stressed cravings. Point 1, common symptoms of a type 4 stressed craver. Stress is normal, right? Well, yes, our sympathetic nervous system is designed with a nearly limitless ability to survive. But at what cost? This fight or flight hormone mechanism has enabled humans to survive, escape danger, and respond to threat. Yet repeated, seemingly unending stress over time from modern challenges at work, school, finances, and even from relationships with no time allocated to slow down and rest, or at least a pleasurable diversion, overwhelms our physical and mental health. We feel overstressed or burnt out, unable to relax even after the stressor has passed, panicked, and find it hard to sleep due to these symptoms. Our mind feels cluttered and hard to focus even when alone. Speaking of being alone, we find it hard to be mindful, still, or at peace. We are either too stressed and can't eat, historically that's me, or we reach for snack food, carbs, to counteract stress, or are drawn to alcohol or other substances on a regular basis. If you can identify, let's explore the cause of the type 4 stressed craver next in point 2. Then we'll delight in point 3 as we explore a simple solution. Point 2, causes of the type 4 stressed craver phenomenon. What we have come to accept as normal demands of our modern world are not normal. Before the industrial age, our ancestors certainly experienced stress. After all, they worked most of their waking hours just to survive. What was different is that their stressors tended to be acute, relatively short-lived, and repeated from time to time, interspersed with rather extended times of monotonous work, which allowed for decompression of the body and mind. However, our modern world, we experience chronic stress that rarely abates. Insert your own examples right here. The World Health Organization calls it the health epidemic of the 21st century. Consequently, stress hormones such as adrenaline and cortisol remain elevated, affecting our sleep, cardiovascular health, and other organ damage over time. If outside stressors weren't enough, we are also eating the most stressful, inflammation-producing diet, think carbs, ever known through human history. These stress hormones overwhelm our body's ability to produce its major stress reducing hormone and neurotransmitter in the brain called GABA, which stands for gamma aminobutyric acid. Let's peek at the mechanism of how stress deregulates our stress reducing hormone GABA. With just a little deeper understanding, you can better moderate the effects of stress. When you perceive anything as a threat, your brain and adrenal glands that sit on top of your kidneys immediately mount a defense. The adrenal glands produce a hormone called adrenaline, which quickly causes changes in the body that help us act quickly, breathe more efficiently and more rapidly, increase our blood pressure and heart rate. It also helps us feel less pain, makes us sweat, and dilates our pupils to let in more light so we can see our threat more clearly. When adrenaline is elevated, our relaxing GABA neurotransmitters or hormones are blunted until adrenaline concentrations decrease to a threshold level. Then GABA neurotransmitters can work their magic on our brains and body. Alarmingly, acute and chronic stress has been shown to alter our natural production of GABA, leaving us physiological victims of our protective stress response. Our breathing may remain short and shallow, our heart rate and blood pressure high, and leave us dazed and numbed. In fact, the symptoms of the stress response are also symptoms of anxiety and panic phenomena. After the stress is over, GABA can flood to the rescue, causing a calming effect by decreasing stimulation of the brain. The problem is that we too often are repeatedly bombarded by stressors, one right after another, and we may have difficulty breaking out of the chronic stress lifestyle that can be exacerbated by the frankencarbs we frequently reach for. Armed with this biochemical understanding, let's go on to point 3, using amino acids to naturally raise our GABA levels. Point 3, amino acids that stop type 4 stress cravings. GABA is both an amino acid and a neurotransmitter in the brain. Given that amino acids are building blocks of protein, it makes sense that we need an adequate protein intake. I am going to sound like a broken record, but the enlightened order of eating veggies first, followed by proteins and fats, then lastly carbs, will make the most dramatic change in your cravings. Eating sufficient high-quality protein before carbs in your meal will help fill you up on yummy, savory, nutritious, craving-reducing protein. And then you can have a moderate amount of carbohydrates at the end of your meal. This way of eating food should eliminate most, if not all, your cravings. No matter what diet you follow, omnivore, carnivore, ketogenic, plant-based, vegan, or anything in between, even processed food, your cravings and blood sugar will be significantly improved following the enlightened order of eating. You can even increase the following foods that are naturally high in GABA. Cruciferous vegetables, broccoli, cabbage, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, soybeans, think tofu and other soy products, adzuki beans, mushrooms, spinach, tomatoes, buckwheat, peas, chestnuts, sweet potatoes, sprouted grains, and rice, specifically brown rice. After following the enlightened order of eating for 2 to 4 weeks, if you still need more, the following supplements may help, but be sure to talk to your healthcare provider before supplementation. GABA taken in 100 to 500 milligram doses 1 to 3 times per day can provide almost instantly relief from stress and stress eating. It has been found to be very effective even in low 100 milligram doses found in lozenges. For GABA repair and restoration, Supportive nutrients include B vitamins and magnesium are important. And for all of us type 4 stress cravers who can't stomach the thought of food when stressed or very busy, realize that undereating and skipping or delaying meals actually raises adrenaline and cortisol levels and lowers the calming effect of GABA. The enlightened order of eating is the first line of defense when dealing with stress. Diet is not the only cure. Exercise, breath training, meditation, and other activities are important to incorporate along with diet and supplementation. We will cover these activities in Wellness Pillars 3, Movement, and Wellness Pillar 4, Removing Toxins. I don't know about you, but I am naturally prone to most of the 5 craving types. The enlightened order of eating has virtually brought these cravings under control for me. Join me next week for a deep dive into our last craving type 5, the fatigued craver. Until next time, I'm sending you my love through my content. Give me a virtual hug by subscribing for more wellness content and hitting the thumbs up button. And don't forget to show someone you care by sharing this video with them. Wishing you an enlightened day. Bye-bye for now.